Star star, when a split-second call turned me into a fugitive and changed my life forever, star star. So buckle up, Reddit. This is the story of the one phone call I almost ignored, one decision that flipped my entire life upside down in the span of maybe 5 seconds. About nothing crazy, no wild parties or drama, not that I'm boring, just steady. I've always been careful, maybe a little paranoid, about who I let into my life and my phone. One dull Thursday evening, I got a call from an unknown number. I considered ignoring it, but something made me pick up. On the other end was a panicked, breathless voice I didn't recognize immediately. "Jake, you have to help me, man," the voice said. "It's Mick. I'm in deep shit. The cops are on my tail. Something went down with the shipment, and I need a place to lie low for a couple of days. Please." Now, backstory time. Nick was my brother's friend, but in reality, more like the sketchy guy who hangs around the wrong crowd. A crowd deep in drug trafficking, buttons, and all kinds of terrible shit. My brother had warned me not to get involved, and I usually steered clear. "This will put them in danger. Please, Jake, just 2 nights. After that, I'm out. I'll pay you." The desperation in his voice shook something loose. And here's where it happened. I could have hung up and called my brother to tell him. I could have called the police. But instead, against every instinct, I agreed. 3 days later, Mick showed up, ragged and sweating. Within hours, 2 black SUVs rolled past my house. I realized how badly I fucked up. The next morning, the police showed up, not for Mick, but for me. Turns out Mick's latest shipment was intercepted, and cops had a partial cell phone trace. My number popped up as a contact. I was dragged away, interrogated, my apartment turned upside down. I spent weeks in a holding cell before being released on bail, but my name was smeared. Suddenly, everyone saw me as a criminal associate. My job terminated me, my friends distanced themselves, and my parents were terrified and furious. But the worst was the betrayal. My brother admitted he never told Mick to stay away. He wanted to use me as a buffer. That little truth broke me in a way I didn't expect. So one night, trapped between despair and anger, I decided to find Mick, not to beg or help but to confront him. I tracked him down, found his latest hideout, and that's when I learned the full scope. Mick wasn't just hiding. He was running his own cartel branch and had used me as an unknowing pawn. Worse, he threatened to expose me as an accomplice to the police if I didn't keep quiet. That's when I made another split-second decision. I recorded the entire conversation on my phone, then turned around and handed. The FBI protected me.